These ripen accordingly into definite behaviour patterns. What we're talking about here is actions. In the previous sutra, we were talking about yogic actions, enlightenment practice. And when we're not engaged with enlightenment practice, then our actions are based on ignorance. Ignorance which fuels the sense of separate selfhood. And we're constantly working for that which we're attracted to and avoiding that which we're not attracted to, whether in terms of physical comfort or mental and emotional comfort. And this is the ongoing flow of life. This is samsara. And Patanjali's standing on his rock of Kaivalya, the rock of liberation, and describing simply and directly the situation. So we're caught up in definite behaviour patterns. These are our moods. And even uncomfortable moods, we're reinforcing. It's a very bizarre phenomenon, isn't it, how we reinforce painful moods. Perhaps we've had an emotional loss. Perhaps we've experienced the loss of a loved one. We'll hang on to that pain, reinforce it. Perhaps we feel resentment or anger. We reinforce it. We justify it. Regardless of status and circumstance, there is a procession of memories and psychological tendencies which constitute the underlying dynamic. So it doesn't matter what role we're in, what our social role is, friend, parent, employer, employee, upper class, middle class, worker, academic, whatever. It doesn't matter where we are. This is the common situation. We have definite behaviour patterns, which, if we look into, are a procession of memories and psychological tendencies. And it's ongoing. And these have no beginning because of the ongoing need for resolution. It's a bit like storm clouds building up electrostatic potential. There's all this building up of charge which has to be released. And then there's the building up of charge again and the release. It just keeps going on and on. So shouldn't we say that they have no end because of the ongoing need for resolution? The thing is, this is what memories and psychological tendencies consist of. They consist of the need for resolution. This is their essence. They are unresolved tensions, which is why they keep playing. But the point is, they do have an ending. They can be resolved, but not on their own terms. They can only be resolved because of the possibility of what Sutra 2 described as a transition to another dimension. And once this is realized and practiced, we have their dissolution. Their dissolution means the dissolution of the bedrock of the cycle of cause and effect which they support and hold together. So these memories and psychological tendencies which determine our aversions and attachments, which in turn reinforce our sense of a separate selfhood, these dissolve. And this is the basis of the vrittis, which were addressed right back at the beginning of Book 1. Memory is what reinforces our mood, and our mood is who we are at any particular moment. But their dissolution happens when they're not being reinforced, when we learn how to step back from them. This is what I described as Patanjali's ladder in book 1. By observing what's going on, we start to develop dispassion towards them, which culminates in kaivalya, aloofness from these moods, from this flow, from this bedrock which promotes the cause and effect of one mood fueling other different moods, as it said in Sutra 5.